Downtown Columbia development and how the look of the city is changing has been an issue for Columbia residents. Tonight, the Planning and Zoning Commission will continue public hearings on the new Uniform Development Code. And tonight's features new mixed-use downtown zoning ordinance within that code. ABC 17's Sarah Massler-Donar has been covering the new code proposal for a while now. And Sarah, this won't be the last public hearing that the city will have about this code.
It's not the last meeting, and it's certainly not the first, Marissa. City planners have had several meetings with the commission in order to give the public information about this code. And they have allowed public input during the regular planning and zoning meetings when the city planners were first introducing the code to the members of the P&Z committee, so the public was able to comment and give input at those. These are actually special hearings leading up to the planning and zoning members making a decision and taking action on the code. And now these final hearings are that final touch. City planners say the new Uniform Development Code is complicated. For one, it's a 400-page document that contains more than 1,000 city zoning and ordinance changes. So they've had meeting after meeting to go through it and even requested a delay in the implementation. Now the code's journey is nearing its end. Tonight is the second to last public hearing before the Planning and Zoning Commission takes action on it. And tonight's public hearing deals with mixed-use downtown zoning, a way to encourage more business and less residential growth downtown.
And so we really need a code that really, encourages that type of mixed use and adopts the standards that really meets our community's expectation for the future. Previous code had been amended so many times that we're left with whole blocks of residential, in this case student housing, in downtown Columbia.
And city leaders are applauding the extensive inclusion of the community in this important decision.
Columbia has a wide array of voices and a lot of expertise in the community, because we do want this document to guide Columbia's growth in the future. And if we're going to be one of the fastest growing cities in the Midwest, we really need a blueprint, and this zoning update really provides that framework that we need.
So tonight's second to last hearing for the public began at 6 o'clock, so just a few minutes ago, and then there will be one next week as well. But those probably won't be the last public hearings that the community can participate in before this code is officially adopted and implemented. Therese told me that once the council gets a hold of the code and starts looking at it and decides to make its recommendations, there will be at least one public hearing for the community to go to once that code reaches the council level after the P&Z Commission. Reporting live here in Columbia, Sarah Massler-Donar, ABC 17 News.
Thanks, Sarah. That code is tentatively scheduled for council introduction on November 21st at the earliest.